By the way, we've got basketball tonight, too. Just football in the open, but T. Jones live back in studio. We'll bring him in the second segment. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all of that stuff. Austin Price over here with the coolest shoes I've ever seen on this show, and Jason Swain is right here. Let's go ahead and dive right into football. Everybody's left. What are we doing?
You're talking about with the players. I'm talking about the coaching staff.
Oh,
I don't talk about
too.
the coaching staff. That makes way more sense. Defensive staff's new. Jim Knowles, defensive coordinator, and then obviously, he's filled that out with Anthony Poindexter is the big name addition, the safeties coach, secondary coach. Got Michael Hunter come over from Ohio State, who's been with Jim Knowles at different stops along the way, and then Andrew Jackson, or as I call him, the Prez. He is the new Leo's coach. So new additions. They've all kind of worked together hand in hand at different points, and there's some optimism there on the defensive side of the ball because of the cohesiveness.
It should be a good thing, Jason, because you talk about these coaches who have coached really good talent, who just won a national championship at Ohio State a couple of years ago. Could be a chance to get some big players in.
Yeah, I mean that was the thing when Knowles was hired was he going to be able to bring his own guys in so that way they can teach the system as quick as possible to the new players, and that happened. So you feel good about that. Now the next step is getting those players in. Well, you got to actually get them on campus, and Tennessee is fighting right now to get some of those guys on campus. Some of the targets seem like committed to other places, but I mean the portal's still open. Guys can continue to get in. But you got to get those guys on campus to be able to seal the deal.
You've got a whole lot of guys with 20-something players for Tennessee that left. The biggest name, the disappointment that you lost, is it Herring?
No, I don't know. I mean, you got a few of them that are in that same time frame. And Lance Hurd's a loss. Lance Hurd had a really solid year. Lance Hurd and his agent wanted a lot more money than Tennessee was willing to go there on, about $3 million for a year. And so Tennessee decided, hey, that's not worth it. David Sanders, slide to left tackle. Mm-hmm. Jesse Perry may be the right tackle, depending on who they can get. They've got a young man on campus right now by the name of Ori Williams, who comes from, ironically, LSU, who's on campus right now for a visit and will leave in the morning. And, obviously they would like to add probably a swing type of player in terms of like somebody who can play guard, play tackle, kind of like Jesse Perry, that gives them position flexibility.
The thing that gets me the most excited, and Austin's heard me talk about this for years, is at the line of scrimmage. Okay, offensive and defensive line, you better win at the line of scrimmage. And it sounds like, you guys know better than I do, but it sounds like there are a lot of big bodies that Tennessee's talking to.
Well, there's a lot of big bodies that Tennessee needs to be talking to bring
100%,
in.
100%.
You look at guard to guard. I mean, that has to improve there. You got to be able to play physical in this league. If you have a new quarterback, certainly the running game will help. But in this league, you got to be physical. But you have to be physical all the time, and your physicality in practice helps the defense become physical. I know Jim Knowles will want to have those guys ready to go and play a certain brand. So the physicality needs to, go up a notch inside the football program.
And that's
for
the
sure.
thing, talking to people, they want to get a bigger body player. So like if their defensive ends were 250 this year, they want to weigh 270 next year. Mm-hmm. Defensive tackles, if they were 290 or 300, they want to weigh 320, right? They want to get a little bigger,
so that's
a little more girthier.
That's why the Herring move didn't hurt as much because he's a smaller guy and you can get a bigger guy.
Correct. But you've still got to go land them. There's the thing. It's like sometimes it's like you know what you have. It's kind of like this search for a quarterback. You know what you have in Joey Aguilar if he can win another year of eligibility.
What are the odds?
Well, I don't know because it's the courts.
What's the time frame?
There's a lot of optimism that we'll hear this week. So if we hear this week, and Joey wants to come back to us and agree on a number, then I think Joey would probably be your starting quarterback next year. Again, you know where you are with him. The unknown, sometimes scary, right, is the hard part because maybe you can improve at some of these positions like you're talking about, but you still have to physically go get these guys to campus and get them in the boat. Tennessee already with one today with Quay Moss nickel that'll help kind of replenish the secondary.
K-State.
K-State nickel. They've got Xavier Gillum, big defensive tackle from Penn State. He has arrived this evening as we're taping this show. He's flying in for his visit.
On Sunday evening. If you're watching Monday, it was last night.
Chaz Coleman, is slated to be here in the morning. I'm going to call that one a long shot at this point. Feels like LSU's got a lot of momentum, but Tennessee's getting him to campus. So, that's something, right? And Ohio State is still in play there. But, I mean, there's a lot of linemen and safeties and secondary players, which is the spot we talked about 2 weeks ago. That's where Tennessee was going to attack, and that's what they're trying to attack.
And the quarterback position, if you're Tennessee, it's such a catch-22. The longer you wait to see what happens with Aguilar, how confident are you that McIntyre and Faison Brandon could be the guy if you have to wait on Aguilar and then the guys that you want are gone?
I'm more confident in an experienced quarterback than I am a younger quarterback. I know those two guys have talent in McIntyre and Brandon, but I would feel better with the schedule that Tennessee's going to play next year with an experienced quarterback.
Do you go ahead and go get somebody, and then if Aguilar gets another year, you figure it out? Or
well, I think you get a couple of days before you get to that point. I mean, you find something out this week with Aguilar, and then you make a move from there. But, I mean, I think if you are anybody on offense, you would be happy with Aguilar coming back, so that way you have a second year with a quarterback that you have grown familiar with, you have chemistry with. So I know the receivers and tight ends, running backs would certainly love to have Aguilar back.
Players have the opportunity in the portal. Correct me if I'm wrong. If they don't get what they want, they can go back.
They can, but that's not been the norm. If you went into the portal here, you're
gone.
There's no portaling back.
You don't see any guys in the portal. Once they're gone, they're gone.
It's very rare. I mean, there's been a few that have said they're going to go in, but have never actually made it.
So once the girl breaks up and goes on a date with somebody else, I don't want her anymore.
Yeah, it's not like the kid at Oklahoma State that was at Oklahoma State, then went to the portal and put out his visit list. And Oklahoma State, he was going to take an official visit to Oklahoma State.
Gracious.
That's the lunacy of it all. Like, there's been a few that have said, "Hey, I'm going to enter the portal."
Y'all told me not to get started.
I know.
So I'm be quiet.
There's been a few that have said, "Hey, I'm going to go into the portal." Tennessee's got 48 hours to put them in. They got the figured out, and then they didn't ever actually go in the portal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Y'all told me to stay calm on this. It's just like NASCAR has always called it silly season.
Yeah, but we can say that every day, every week, every month. I mean,
when the portal closes, what do you do then? If you didn't get what you need, you just say we've got what we've got.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
We've got what we've got.
You don't have any options.
Yeah, there's no second portal window. It is what it is.
That's why you got to get them now.
So Georgia has built its team through high school and relationships and keeping their guys. They'll sprinkle a few guys in there, but for the most part, Kirby Smart has said, I'm going to go get my guys and hope that we're loyal to each other. Is that not the norm anymore?
I mean, it's a couple different ways you can win. I mean, Georgia, they're not playing this week, but two teams that were very active in the portal, and most of their team is from the portal, Indiana and Ole Miss, they're playing.
And so is Miami.
Yeah, so there's not one way to do it anymore. You can do it multiple ways. You just got to get the right guys and
Oregon's
pay the right guys.
Probably a 50-50 type thing.
Yeah, so.
Texas Tech was 100, and then
correct. But look at you have to go this route because at the end of the day, when you're 18 years old, 19 years old, and when you're 21, 22, 23, the level of maturity, the level of understanding, all that stuff matters. So, why was Tennessee good in basketball a year ago? They were long in the tooth. They were older.
Yeah.
Then you have all this change, and
how many
even though
players
you
are
have
in the
some
portal?
older guys,
How many football guys are in the portal? A couple thousand?
Over 2,300 last time I checked.
2,300? How many spots are there?
not that many.
There's not that many. So the challenge of the generation is that the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah, like I told you, it's all started by LeBron. He taught this generation that the grass was always greener. And then they started the transfer portal, and everybody said, "Oh, no, let's take our talents to somewhere else."
South Beach.
Yeah, South Beach.
Speaking of South Beach, we just got him back from South Beach, and that is Tony Jones. T. Jones Live is going to be in studio with us. We're going to transition from football.
Are you telling me we're going to be motivated, stimulated, and invigorated in this next segment?
And not constipated. When we come back on the locker room, Tony Jones is going to join us, and he's back with us for basketball. That's right after this break.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hi, I'm Laura Ash. I'm a State Farm agent here in West Knoxville. I love to serve all of East Tennessee for all of your home, car, life, and business insurance. If you need anything insurance related, give us a call at 675-0888.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Welko is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Do y'all have a bigger chair?
Hi, honey. I know you're super busy right now, but I ordered some ribeyes and a few other things for curbside pickup at Food City. Can you grab it on your way home?
Sure thing, hon. Gotta run. Wait, did you get some of those twice baked potatoes? Okay, love ya. Really gotta run.
Got a lot going on? Let the professional shoppers do the work for you. Just set a pickup time and your groceries will be ready. Try curbside pickup at Food City today.
Oh, sorry. We need dog food, too.
But no matter whether it's football, basketball, whatever it is, make sure you keep Food City in mind as your tailgating headquarters, official tailgating headquarters of the Vols. Tony Jones is in, former Tennessee associate head coach, who had a record of 5-1 during his time.
And he won at the Tad Pad.
He did.
Austin, I did win at the Tad Pad.
Is it still? They changed it.
They changed it.
Yeah, it's no longer in existence. He won and they tore it down.
So the Vols will have their SEC home opener Tuesday night against Texas, licking their wounds after a late collapse at Arkansas.
Difficult game. We got off to a 7-0 start, and then Arkansas went on an 11-2 run. Arkansas took a halftime lead by 1 point. But it came down to the last 5 minutes, in my estimation, especially when Nate didn't get the ball in bounds, and they got that 5-second count. Tennessee was down 5. Arkansas subsequently made it 3. It was 8, and they were never had it.
Wait, what's the biggest thing Tennessee has to fix? Is it Nate Ament, showing up and being the best player? Is it free throws? Is it lack of backup point guard play that the offense is stagnant and then you turn the ball over? Kind of what is the biggest thing to fix right now?
I'm really partial to Nate Ament. I've garnered a good relationship with him. Some people helped him get here that I know, and I talk to him before every game. He needs to step up. He knows that. He's not a physical player, but he needs to play more physical. That's what needs to happen. Jason, we need to make free throws. 68% as a team from the free throw line. I coach at Johnson University. I'm also a teacher at Lonsdale Elementary School. The grading scale is 100 to 90 A, 80 to 70, 89 to 80 is a B. 79 to 70 is a C.
We need a D
68. I got a D one
it's a
time.
D.
I got in trouble.
That's a D plus.
That's a D plus. It's not good. We have to make free throws. We're the top offensive rebounding team in the country. So we're going to catch the ball close to the basket and we're going to get fouled. And then Jalen Carey.
There's your stat line right there.
Jalen Carey, I love Jalen Carey. I love him. I think he should be inserted in the starting lineup, but 48% is problematic as it pertains to winning basketball games.
Yeah, that would be an F, which does not stand for fantastic. Which does not stand for fantastic, but maybe D stands for dynamite. Listen, I mean, they have to be better. Nate's got to be better. It's the first game of SEC play. I said a month ago, talk to me at the end of January. If this team still looks like this at the end of January, they're in trouble. If not, we'll see what happens. Everybody's going to point towards Nate Ament because everybody knows that dollar figure, $3.5 million. Okay. Everybody's going to talk about him. He's going to deal. He's going to deal with the brunt of all this.
If they didn't, they do now.
They already know about it. The point is, Carson Beck got $4 million. When they lost those 2 games in conference play, everybody's up in arms. They weren't going to go to the playoff. Money not well spent.
And here they are.
And here they are.
One win away from
one win away
ball.
from the national championship game. Let it play out. Let it play out. Because if this team, let's say they lose, 5, 6 more games in the SEC, go to the, go get in the NCAA tournament, make a run, and make it to the Final Four, he'll have to have been a reason why, and that money will be well spent because you'll have done something you've never done. Let it play out.
So, Tony, here's the deal. Austin's back. What is a novel to him is the Cliff Notes version for me. Wait to see what the return on investment is until March.
Well, obviously, it's not about the end result. It's about the journey. And I think they're evolving as a team. They found a silver lining in Amari Evans. I mean, unbelievable game. 23 minutes, 7-7 from the field, 16 big points. He had only been averaging 7 minutes a game, Pac-Man, going into yesterday's game. So that's a silver lining. I still don't like our backup point guard play. Berg is
I think Rick thought they would get more out of him. He's an older guy. Yeah. He's played professional ball in Israel. Yeah. And you look at him. I mean, if physically in the face, he looks like a 30-year-old. So, I think that their disappointment with what they're getting there is real.
Baylor got a former NBA draft pick. I mean, has Isaiah Thomas got some eligibility left?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm going out there and I'm making a run at anybody that still could potentially win a lawsuit.
So here we go, lawsuit. So we've got to take a break. When we come back, we'll let you be involved, Jason.
Oh, I'm involved.
And we'll also talk about the upcoming game against Texas. That's when we come back in the Food City Locker Room, presented by Garza Law.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
I hate the way my water smells.
Aqua Clear can fix that.
Wait, there is no way this little fridge filter can make my water safe.
It cannot, but Aqua Clear can fix that.
Bottled water is so much work and expensive. Ugh.
Aqua Clear can fix that. We can get you off the bottle.
We have an exceptional group of attorneys that work here. We're all trying to be better attorneys, be better advocates for our clients, be better people.
That makes me proud to be part of the team when I see how much the attorneys care about their clients.
It's truly one vision. I feel like every single person who works here has that same vision, and that's to treat all of our clients like family.
We've developed such a tight-knit team. Everyone is unified in being selfless in their representation.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Once again, if you could just see the show during the commercial break, it's riveting. Okay, Tennessee plays Texas Tuesday night, a game Tennessee should win.
They're 9-5. What's the delay?
Home game.
Come on.
I know. Like I told you during the break, I've been at every home game except Gardner-Webb and Tennessee State. They play well at home. Yeah. The game against Louisville, that caught a break because the kid, Mikael Brown, didn't play, and he's a top 5 guy that's going to be in the NBA draft. They need to win the basketball game. Texas had a good game against Mississippi State yesterday. But they lost. They lost
at home.
No, it was at Mississippi State.
Yeah, it was at the Hub.
And it was a close game. It was a 3-point game. It was very close. And I've seen Texas play in the non-conference. They're a reputable team. They're not bad. And then obviously they got the great Sean Miller as a coach.
Yeah, Tennessee's got to take care of home court, and that's as simple as that. take care of home court and then pick off some wins on the road. You do that, you go in the NCAA tournament. Again, it's all about getting in the tournament, getting in the dance, and, going from there.
Yeah, I think we'll play way better on the road. It's just really, really hard to win in this league on the road. They're near impossible. So playing at home, I think Tennessee will get it done.
Can I answer this question? I'm not getting back to all of college athletics. I'm just asking the question. Years ago, when you had a couple of schools, your favorite guy, Coach Cal,
yes, sir,
was doing the one and done every year. And every year was a new year. Some years they would start faster, some years they would finish faster. Mm-hmm. When you have new players every year because of where we are in college athletics, how hard is it to do what Austin said and to hold off your judgment until later because they may gel later?
It's difficult. You talk about cohesion, being a cohesive unit. People being around each other and liking each other. You got different agendas on these rosters now because you got agents coming into play.
You have real money. There was always money involved,
I know,
but you have real money involved.
You got real money. And I heard Cal make a statement. He's still going to primarily recruit high school kids. Darius Acuff, the kid from Detroit. I've known him since the 8th grade. And then the other kid, Malik Thomas. Those are young kids. Those are backcourt guys that's playing well for them. It's playing well. So I think it's different ways to get to the right place. You guys talked about it in the football deal. It's different ways to get to the right place.
You got to get there quickly because you've got a tough road ahead in games that are very important for Tennessee right around the corner.
Oh, you got Texas, and then you got Florida. You go on the road and have to go against Florida, who's 9-5 right now, struggling a little bit, but it's the toughest place to play. A guy asked me the other day in a restaurant, "You've been at all these venues in the SEC.
You mentioned the Tad Pad?
What's the toughest place to play?" No question about it. It's Florida. It's Florida.
It's Florida when they're good too.
Exactly, when they're good. And you know what? They're 9-5 right now, but they're coming off a national championship.
Yeah, so there's going to be some urgency coming up.
It's so much excitement there at that arena.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up. We'll get some final word and see if any adjustments have happened on the football players coming and going in the last 10 minutes, because that's how quickly it's changing when we come back.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
Hello, I'm Dr. Joel Ash, a Knoxville native and the owner of Ash Chiropractic and Wellness. We would like to help you on every step along your health journey, whether that's chiropractic care, soft tissue work, or diet and exercise help. I'm located in the Renaissance Plaza. You can give me a call at 865-671-1000.
Hi, I'm Matt Marshall with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Dustin Woodson, also with Exterior Home Solutions.
We are now easier than ever to find, right off of I-75 and Merchants Road.
It's a new location, but the same trusted expertise in roofing and siding that you've come to trust over the past 25 years.
Local quality craftsmanship, licensed and insured.
For the best and most trusted name in roofing and siding, scan the QR code on your screen.
Exterior Home Solutions, when it has to be the best.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
I was coming home and a lady hit me head on. It totaled my car, it fractured my right heel, and it bruised me up really badly. The Garza Law firm, they were very compassionate, but yet they were very detailed. They didn't let me down. They never stopped fighting. It helped me regain confidence in law firms. I would definitely recommend the Garza Law Firm.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Time now for the keys to the game, brought to you by Garza Law. Wherever you are across this great state, Marcos Garza and the Garza Law Firm can help you. Why hire an out-of-state lawyer to handle your in-state issues? Go to garzalaw.com. Get the help you need whenever challenges might come your way. Time now for those keys to the game for the Texas Longhorns coming to town Tuesday night. Jason, you're up.
You need your best players to play the best. So will the real Nate Ament stand up? I shoot better than 70% from the free throw line.
That's a C.
Got to be better than that. Then you got to limit the live ball turnovers. Arkansas was able to feast on us there, but I think that will be a big difference at home.
T. Jones Live, you're up.
All right, little consistency with me and Jason there. Limit turnovers. We've been it's been a factor that we're turning the ball over a little bit too much. We got to continue to dominate on the offensive glass. We're the leading offensive rebounding team in the land, in the country, and we got to make free throws. 68% is not good. We need to go to the free throw line, concentrate, and make the free throws.
Just got to move from a D to a B. All right, anything happen in the last 15 minutes of football? They get anybody, lose anybody?
No, but I'm off to, potentially interview a kid that's on campus. So, it's going to be a lot of coming and going.
Are you going to be a stalker at hotels, or what are you going to do?
Yeah, could be. TMZ, baby. A lot of comings and goings in the transfer portal. My phone doesn't stop, and so, yippee.
So what's the next shoe to drop? What's the next thing we're going to hear from Volquest? What's the next update going to happen? Crystal ball.
I don't know about crystal balls, but we'll have an update on Ori Williams since he leaves campus in the morning, the LSU tackle that's in town, and then, there'll be a handful of kids in town tomorrow. Some of them will be in town for a matter of hours and leave tomorrow night. Some of them will be in town until potentially Tuesday, because your visit can be up to 48 hours. It's just all in what you want. Some of these kids, it's a car wash, right? I'm going here for 9 hours, getting on a car service or a plane, going to another school. It is. It's what it is.
What are you hoping to hear? What are you waiting to hear?
Some players coming in.
What makes you happy? What's
defensive tackle?
Okay.
Linebacker, safety. Need a running back.
And something needs to materialize at the quarterback position this week.
What position are you happy with?
All of them.
Yeah, I'm happy with a lot of positions we have. I'm telling you what we need.
Okay.
I like to play in the semifinals of the playoffs, the quarterfinals. It's kind of lonely.
Well, you look around and Jacoby Thomas is over there just leveling massive hits. And
I know.
Again, it's easy to armchair quarterback it after the fact. If you told fans last year, hey, Jacoby Thomas wants about $350,000, $400,000, and you're going to lose Boo Carter, everybody's going to go, what? You're crazy. We can't have that happen. And then now it's like, man, I wish we would have lost Boo Carter and kept Jacoby Thomas. Again, it's easy to armchair quarterback it after the fact.
Quick question pertaining to the staff. Is my good buddy Rodney Gardner coming back?
Yes,
Absolutely.
He is re-upped on a 2-year deal. He'll be back, and he and William Inge, or as we learned at the bowl game, Billy Inge from his time at Iowa, are both the returning staff members.
When I was at Auburn, he was at Auburn. We had a good relationship. Yeah.
Any other changes you want to see coaching staff-wise, or is it all done, Jason? I'm talking to you.
The strength staff, that's the next hire.
That's the most important. That's the most important hire for Josh Heupel. It doesn't matter who you have coordinating the offense, the defense. It's about building mentality, strength levels being where it needs to be to compete in this conference, in this league, and play physical football. So this is going to be the biggest hire Josh Heupel's tenure here.
Any insight?
Right now, you don't have any specific insight as far as you have some guys that are tied to either Tennessee or tied to Josh Heupel. Derek Owings, who's at Indiana, is the highest paid strength coach in the country, and they're in the middle of a national championship run, so don't really see that. But, certainly there's a tie there. Irv Young, there's a tie there. He's at Miami. And then you have Tommy Moffitt at Texas A&M. There's a tie to Tennessee there.
5 seconds.
Corey Miller, also a tie to Tennessee.
Sounds good. We're plumb out of time. Good to see you again, T. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Good. Go Vols against Texas on Tuesday.
Is that game at Texas?